Okay, so the next thing I'm going to go over is pressure points. So you have energy running through your body, and at certain points it can maybe stagnate, and there's certain points on your body, this is making me relax just doing this right now, that help to minimize overall pain. I'm going to show you a pressure point on your ankle that can actually help to stimulate labor. These can be really, really helpful. So there's one, and I'm going to have a graphic of these, but there's one up at the top of your neck. There's indentations on each side of your spine, about an inch and a half. And you can actually do this to yourself. You can even do it right now as I'm talking to you and just pressing in that area. That's a stress reliever. It's a pain reliever. If you start getting a headache during birth, which can happen, especially if you receive an epidural, sometimes a headache is a byproduct of that. So just rub right here, have your partner do it. If you have an essential oil like lavender or something else that's pleasing to you, mix that with a carrier oil and massage it in this area. And then on your upper back, there's another really nice pain relieving pressure point, and again, go down your spine. It's about an inch and a half away. With this one, you'll want somebody to do it for you, and have them just play around until their thumbs find those indentations, those natural indentations, and have them again just play around until they hit the spot. And let them know that's where I want you to stop. And they can either apply a really steady pressure, or they can just knead it a little bit. And then down at your lower back, again, you follow the spine down about an inch and a half, sometimes 2 inches in the lower back. Find those indentations. Some women have dimples in these areas, so that's really easy to find. Some don't. So again, you have to find where the muscles kind of dip down, massage in there. This is usually the favorite for women. Most births that I attend, I am just helping women to breathe, and I am sticking my thumbs in their lower back. That's really the main thing that I do at a lot of births. You can also just have somebody put their entire palm on your lower back and apply a lot of pressure. If your birth companion or your doula, if their hands start to get tired, because you might want that pressure for hours on end, have 1 or 2 tennis balls on hand, and they can rub the area with a tennis ball, because you might want a lot of pressure in that area. And then this is a nice pressure point just for relieving overall pain in your body, overall discomfort. And just kind of, you don't want just the skin. Find the fleshy part right here, and find the intensity in regards to how much pressure you want, and settle there. And again, you can kind of move your fingers around, or you can just apply a steady pressure. And this can be a nice tool to use when you're moving through surges. If you want something that you have control over and you want to be able to apply the exact amount of pressure that you feel like you need. I did that for a while during active labor. Just like Taryn said, you use like different things work to help you get in that flow and to help you find more comfort in different stages. And so that's what I used for about 2 hours. And I just apply that pressure, and I would apply more and more pressure as the surge intensified. So in the beginning, it was light, and it'd get harder, and it was a good indicator for me that as I was starting to loosen that grip a little bit, that I knew that the surge was subsiding, and it was a really neat dance between this pressure point and what was happening in my uterus. Okay, so down in your feet. Taryn, give me your foot. Can you? Okay. So, does that feel comfortable to you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I want to really, really show you and get in there. Okay. And I want you to watch how relaxed Taryn gets. Okay, so right here, this can actually help to stimulate labor if your body's already ready. Rubbing right there. And then on the other side, you can even pinch this area a little bit. And then on the bottom of your foot, I'm going to pull her foot back a little bit. You find the pad of the foot, and right below that, there's an indentation. You just press in there.
Ooh, I like that.
Does that feel good?
Yeah, I like that.
I know. And we're just going to do the rest of the course like this. But if you're on your back And I'll do more later for
Thanks,
you. If you're laying on your back and it's hard for your companion, your doula, to gain access to your back, your feet, your ankles, that is a really nice area to go to for them to be able to provide you with some support, especially during one of the final phases of birth, when baby is crowning and coming out. If you're choosing to be on your back for that stage, which you might, your feet, and especially the pressure point on the bottom of your foot, can feel really good. And you can even press against that thumb or that hand as you're having that surge to assist your natural expulsive reflex. So that can be a really nice counter pressure.